First game of today that we're going to be casting. This is a round of 32, I think. It's a ZVZ with Lambo spawning here at the 1 o'clock position on Catalina, going up against Namshar, the red Zerg player here at the 9 o'clock. Playing for Team Carnage, so it's alternate attacks and Carnage Zergs. Gonna be going against one another. Namshar having slight problems with his game. Apparently this does not only happen to him, it happens to a variety of players. I don't really know what causes it. You have to open your task manager and shuffle around with things to fix it. Apparently, I don't know exactly what the problem is, I never got it, but some people do. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting map for ZVZ. Natural bases are very defendable on this map. You have a ramp which you can take position of. It's good if you're defending something like a speedling bailing type of play. If you have enough queens and spy crawlers positioned on top of the ramp, you can deny overlord vision and you can start sniping of bailings as they're coming in. You can also, if you put down a creep doomer right here, similar to what you do on Ohana, you can wall this off with evolution chambers and a roach warren if you want. So gasless openers are pretty much, yeah, they're not that bad on this map, but conversely, if you want to take the map with mutalisks later on, you can do something like a 2-base muta opener into a 3rd base. Of course, Roach Wars, the ever popular choice for most Zerg players, still stays on the table, so you can do that if you want to. If we take a look at the openers here, we can see that both players open with a hatchery first. Just Namshar did get a faster gas as opposed to his opponent over here, Lambo. So they're both going with slightly more economical opening, but not too heavy on the economical side because they're not opening gasless, so they're not be mining as many minerals due to mining that gas. So this will make it so that their drone count will not be climbing as quickly as it would if this were a gasless opener. Of course, the gas timings will not be very different between these two guys either. Very nice that Lambo got a good look at the gases. Let's see if Namshar did the same. I think he did. Yeah. So both players know how they've opened up, and let's see who will be the first to take the initiative here on this map. Because in ZVZ you can play defensively, but you gotta have a plan in your mind as to what you're going to be doing in the later stages of the game. Or you can take the initiative and you can force your opponent to react to what you're doing, whether it be a fast bending attack or 2-2 roach upgrades, or 2 base mutas into a 3rd base, or a fast 3rd hatchery with a lot of speedlings. It looks like Namshar is actually foregoing the bailing nest, so this is interesting. He's foregoing it for now, at least. The speed will not be down for another minute, so if he throws it down just about right now, he should still have speedlings out on the map. Excuse me, banelings out on the map in time to defend any kind of speedling floods. Instead, he's just going to... Oh, alright. Instead, he's just going to place down a spine crawler, or he's going to place down that tumor, so this kind of makes me think that he's going to be playing defensively for a little while, and he's going to try to attempt a wall-off as well. And he goes into a fast lair, so... Yeah, and a roach warren, double evolution chambers. I actually did not put it... Oh, he's completely going to wall this off because he saw those speedlings coming in, so... This is what I talked about earlier. It's just that the creep was not extended all the way up to the ramp, so he could not make the wall off over here, but this is definitely one of the strategies that you could be doing. It looks like Namshar wants to be moving into roaches later on. I think he will queue up that +1 missile attack. That does cancel one of those evolution chambers. Here come the banelings. If they can get those queens. No, they don't get them, and the queens actually do snipe 2 of those banelings. So goodbye, Namshar. This was definitely not a worthwhile attack by by Lambo. It looks like, by the looks of things, I think he wants to go into Mutalisks a little bit later on. It's a very nice transition that you can do when you open Speedling, Baneling like that. Whereas Namshar, he really prefers his roaches, so Glial Reconstitution going up, as well as +1 attacks. Let's see if he wants to go into +1 carapace, excuse me, because he does have the evolution chamber to do it with. Just doesn't have enough gas because he didn't take his 4th one over here, so with 3 gases you pretty much only can go with 1 evolution chamber. There's the Spire for Lambo. Namshar will be taking a 3rd base relatively soon, I think. And he's going to take it on this side as opposed to this one. And he is going to scout exactly what his opponent is doing. He sees the Spire, he knows he's got... he should start putting down turrets approximately 1 minute from now, and he should be just fine. Lambo also scouting what his opponent is doing. He's going to find out about that 3rd base, so he might want to do something about that with his Speedlings, and he actually is moving forward to do just that. Namshar's army still a little bit small. This is the disadvantage of roach-based play, that your army size is growing in terms of the number of units you're going to have out on the field is growing slower than your opponent's who is on Speedlings. But then again, over time it'll be way more effective, at least on the ground. So a little bit of a run attempted by Lambo, but at the same time Namshar pushing into the natural of the Blue Zerg player. And he is being chased back due to the low number of units. He will get surrounded with Speedlings and pick the part over here, or he should be. Despite having the +1 missile upgrades, this is not going to avail him much. At the same time, Lambo has to be very, very careful of his injects right now. He's only on Speedlings, and Speedling defense is not that effective versus roaches. I wouldn't mind extra spine crawlers going down neither, because yeah, 12 mutas are about to hatch, but that's 6 mutas and then some more. And I don't know if those mutas will be able to clean up these roaches before they make critical amounts of damage. That is the problem. 10 roaches, it takes almost forever for those mutas to kill them off, and a lot of drones could go down in the meantime, as those mutas are chasing those roaches away. And as Namshar is producing more and more roaches, he can start sending those to the 3rd base. Oh my god, he's actually making spore crawlers over here. Wow. To the natural as well, and he's doing just that. Let's take a look at how many drones have been lost so far. 19 drones have gone down, and Lambo in a lot of trouble right now as his drone count has plummeted all the way down to 20. Namshar doubling his opponent in economy. And, well, Lambo looks to be cleaning this up, does lose another queen. That's the only one no, that's both of those he actually lost. But I don't think he'll get a chance anytime soon to mine from this 3rd base. We take a look at the anti-air defense from Namshar. His spore crawlers are just about finished. Does he have a Hydra Den yet? No, he does not. So he'll be relying on spore crawlers and queens to defend these mutalisks, and he has to be careful. If he underestimates the defense over here against these mutas, then once Lambo stabilizes, you know, all he has to do is do enough damage. Wow, wow! Lambo not paying attention and losing a couple of mutas to the queens. Fortunately for Lambo, those queens do not have enough to keep transfusing them forever. So, oh wow, pushing with the spore crawler. That's nice. It's immediately going to be targeted down. Roaches are going to try to help soak up some of those bouncing glaive worm attacks from the mutas. But still, Namshar's anti-air, in terms of how mobile it is not very not very numerous, and Lambo, realizing that he would not be able to do damage to his opponent, he just leaves the game.